Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Tuesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. This is going to be part 2 of Great Album Finds Week. It's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of great stuff. So, obviously, on Sunday, Glen and I, great Glen Kellaway from the basement, went to the Oshawa Record Show. Had a great time. And then afterwards, and I showed you those albums yesterday, and then afterwards we went to Deja Vu Discs, and those are the albums I'm going to show you today. But previously to that, on Saturday, I went to my local record store and found 5 or 6 albums, so I'm going to share those with you as well. Again, I've got so much to listen to, so much to catch up on, but here we go. So I've already have a few albums from this band. Great, I don't know which American rock band, but they're soul and funk, and they're one of the first white bands and one of the only white bands signed to Motown Records. It is Get Ready by Rare Earth. This is their second studio album, released in 1969. Get Ready is their big hit, and of course they shrunk it down for radio, but on this one takes up side 2 at 21 minutes and 20 seconds. But beautiful shape, sounds really good. It's on the Rare Earth label, and this is a Canadian pressing as well. Really happy to find it. I love Rare Earth. They've got I don't know how many how many albums I have by them, but great band. I'm going to do maybe one band. I'm going to do a great band you need to listen to series, perhaps, on this one. Be great. So Rare Earth, Get Ready. Another great band. I'm going to do a great band you need to listen to series. I found Slade, great British glam rock band. This is their 7th studio album, 1987 released. Their 3rd album. What am I talking about? My notes are all messed up. 3rd album, 1972 release. You got How Do You Want to Ride? The Whole World's Going Crazy. Look at Last Night. I Won't Let It Happen Again. Happen again. Move Over. Goodbye, Jane. G-U-D. Bye, Jane. Goodbye. Mama, We're All Crazy Now. I Don't Mind, and Let the Good Times Roll. On the Polydor label. Love Slade. Again, I'm going to feature these guys one day on a great band you need to listen to series. I just featured these guys not too long ago, and was happy to find this one. I knew where it was, I just hadn't seen it, but I nabbed it just as soon as I found it. This is Saga and Wildest Dreams, a great Canadian progressive rock band, neo-progressive pop band Saga. Big hit, Wind 'Em Up and On the Loose from their previous albums. This is their Wildest Dreams album, 7th studio album, 1987 release. Happy to find it to add to my collection. This pretty much almost completes my collection. Actually, sorry, let me backtrack. It nearly completes my collection of their stuff. But Saga, Wildest Dreams, able to find that one, as well as Mr. Steve Earle, Copperhead Road. This one's in beautiful shape, near mint condition. Still has the shrink on it. Of course, the big hit on here, Copperhead Road. Original inner sleeve. It's on the Uni Records label, the blue Uni Records label. This was one of his first rock albums. course, it's more country rock, but 1988 release, and yeah, Copperhead Road, cool story on that one, but happy to have it. Copperhead Road, Snake Oil, Back to the Wall, The Devil's Right Hand, Johnny Come Lately, Even When I'm Blue, You Belong to Me, Waiting on You, Want You Love, and Nothing But a Child. Awesome stuff. Happy to find this one. Great, great album. And finally, on Saturday, Leslie West from Mountain has put out a few singles, or had put out a few singles. This is The Great Fatsby, kind of a play on words on The Great Gatsby. This would be his second studio album, 1975 release. Mick Jagger plays rhythm guitar on this album. I didn't realize that, but it's in great, great shape. He does 4 originals and 6 covers. He does covers by The Animals and Free and The Stones, The Sharks. Really, really good stuff. That's on the orange RCA label. Beautiful shape. You got Don't Burn Me, House of the Rising Sun, High Roller, I'm Gonna Love You Through the Night, Honky Tonk Woman, If I Still Had You, Doctor Love, If I Were a Carpenter, and Little Bit of Love. Of course, musicians, Leslie West, Mick Jagger, Joel Tapp. Yeah, Gary Wright plays piano on this one as well. Great piano player. A great artist as well. I've got a few Gary Wright albums. So it's a great album. I was listening to this one not too long ago. Great, great album. So happy to find it. That was these were my Saturday finds. Again, so much to listen to, but awesome stuff. So again, after the record show, Glen and I headed over to a great used place, used CDs and movies and Blu-ray, and they've got a row of albums, and everything in there is $7.99, regardless of the shape, whether it's new, brand new, double album, live out, whatever, $7.99. Again, Deja Vu Discs, it's called. He picked up a bunch of stuff, or some great stuff, and I picked up a few myself. So I don't know if anyone's familiar with Downchild Blues Band, a great Canadian blues band from Toronto. This is their greatest hits. This is Downchild So Far, a collection of our best, and it's again in mint shape. This is a 1977 release, greatest hits compilation. It's on the Posterity label, but really, really good. You got Flip, Flop, and Fly, one of their big, big hits. Going Dancing, Stagger Lee, I'm Gonna Tell Your Mother, Almost, Caledonia, another great track. Dig Myself a Hole, Let's Go Strolling, Madison Blue, Bring It On Home, One More Chance, and For Pete's Sake. Donnie Walsh, the great guitarist, is one of the mainstays of this band. They've had a ton of lineup changes, but I'm happy to find this this great compilation by this great Canadian blues band, Downchild Blues Band. Another great find. This is Moontang by Golden Earring, the great Dutch rock band. The big hit on this one, Radar Love. 1973 release, 9th studio album. Short album, not a lot of songs on this one, but still in great shape. This is on the MCA label. Yeah, happy to find this one. This is their most successful album in the States. Moontang. Great find on that one. Also this one here, I've had a few of these guys. This is Hunters and Collectors, great Australian rock band, pop rock band. This is their debut album, self-titled Hunters and Collectors. 1982 release. Talking to a Stranger is the big hit off of this one. Um, Again, in great shape. Original inner sleeve. It's on the Oz Records label, which is cool. Mint condition on the vinyl. I mean, $7.99. I could have. There were so many I had in my hand and I put away, and I kind of kicked myself now because there was a copy of the Red album, Grand Funk Red album, which I found at the record show. But they had a copy of it there, and the cover was mint. But the record itself was crap. I should have got it and replaced the cover next time. Hopefully it's still there next time. But Hunters and Collectors, great Australian rock band. Then we have Mr. Alvin Lee, 10 years later. Of course, Alvin Lee, the great British blues extraordinaire guitarist, one of the best ever, and their band 10 years after. Well, this is 10 years later. The album's called Rocket Fuel. This is 1978 release. It's on the RSO label. A different sound than 10 years after for sure, but still great rock music. Alvin Lee was one of the best. Blistering fast solos, and happy to find this one. Rocket Fuel, 10 years later. Then Mr. John Fogerty, I've got a couple of his solo albums as well. This is his self-titled 1975 second album, Mr. John Fogerty, or John Fogerty. Kind of country blues, kind of, you know, that gritty voice that he has. This is on the Asylum label. Again, in great shape. Really happy to find it. Again, $7.99 for all these. $7.99 each for all these albums. Great find. Just adding to my listening pleasure. Becoming one of my favorite bands. Glen found this one for me. We were at one. He was at one end, I was at the other. This is Uri Heat, Wonder World. Great British hard rock band. You know, that driving organ. Wonder World is their seventh album, 1974 release. Yes, amazing stuff. There's the band there. This is on Warner Brothers Bronze label, which is cool. But I love Uriah Heep. So thank you, Glen, for finding that one for me. It's awesome. Adds to my Uri Heat collection, which is definitely growing. Manfrotto Band's Earth Band, another great band, with the South African lead singer Manfrotto Man, or lead player, or he's the one that started the band. This is Solar Fire. Solar Fire, 1973 release, their fourth studio album. And I kind of think I have a copy of this somewhere, but this might be in better shape. This is on the Polydor label, so I'll have to check it out. I haven't really got that far yet to check it out. If so, I'll combine the two and keep the best copy, but I'm not sad about having another copy of it. If I have it so far, that's okay. But great Manfrotto Man. Of course, Blinded by the Light, one of their big hits, the Bruce Springsteen cover. I'm mincing my words here. And finally, the great Iron Butterfly, psychedelic rock. This is 1970 release, their first live album, Iron Butterfly Live. Psychedelic cover on that one. It's only a single album, unfortunately, but it's on the Atco label, the yellow Atco label. And what do you got on here? You've got In the Time of Our Lives, Filled with Fear, Soul Experience, You Can't Win, Are You Happy? And then side 2 takes up all of side 2, Inagata de Vida. Of course, a big hit. But I just love that cover. And this, again, the cover's in mint. I had to glue the inner cover together, but that's okay. That's why I have a glue stick for that purpose. No marks, no ring wear on the sleeve. Fantastic shape. So there you have it, guys. There's part 2 of great album finds. I'll come in with part 3 tomorrow, probably, with some box sets and other things. Yeah, just to add to my listening pleasure. So take care, guys. Love you all. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye now.